Hello friends, my name is Dr. Shina Aladejubelo. You are welcome again to another interesting episode of Job IQ. In case you are new to this program, Job IQ provides information on how to get a job in the Nigerian labor market, as well as how to accelerate your career if you already have a job. We try to bridge the gap between getting your education and getting a job. Today's edition promises to be interesting and educative. Comment, like, share, and we'd like to have your feedback. Please write something in the comment section. Tell us what you would like to learn. But today is going to be great. Stay tuned. Welcome again to Job IQ. I'm your friend, Dr. Shina Aladejubelo, the founder and CEO of Prowess Picture Studios and Dr. Shina Aladejubelo TV, the company behind different family movies and enriching podcasts such as The Happy Family. For discussion is top 10 commercial sectors to get a job in Nigeria. I need to tell you something. So, if you are a young graduate or someone with some experience and you are looking for a job, there is a challenge that people usually face, which is the fact that having a degree, graduating from a department doesn't automatically mean you know exactly how the Nigerian economy is structured. All right, the economy is structured into sectors, and what you need to understand is that sectors are not the same. They are not meant equal. Some sectors have a higher potential to employ, to recruit people, and some sectors have fewer opportunities. This is very, very important. The dynamics is different. So the first sector we are talking about is the financial services sector. The financial services sector comprises of banking, insurance, fintech, and so on. You know the name of the commercial banks, GTB, Access, Zenith, and many more. So we have the neobanks and the fintech companies like Paystart, Flutterwave, Mono, and so on and so forth. We have so many. If you type on Google, you would see, a list of the banking companies that we have. We also have insurance companies like Leadway Assurance and so many other insurance companies. We have the fintechs as well. So they have lots of roles. They employ different kind of roles, from computer software developers to risk managers, accountants, and credit analysts. This sector is very interesting in the sense that it is not all about reading banking and finance or accounting in the university. Most of the time, what they want from you is your analytical skills. So you might read electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, or even read geography. If you have a good degree, first degree, or HND, in some cases, and maybe OND in some cases. You have a 2-1 or 2-2 degree, and you can prove that you have the analytical skills. You are good to go. One thing that I should also mention is that if you are entering as a graduate, they are through their graduate trainee route. They want you to be at most 26 years. How will they prove your analytical skills? They usually determine that by administering job aptitude tests. Job aptitude tests, that will test your basic fundamental mathematics, English communication skills, and what have you. Then you will have, a series of interviews. This sector is very important because it employs a lot of people, and we have many companies, many banks, insurance and fintech companies. If I were you looking for a job in this sector, I would create a spreadsheet and list the most popular banking companies, insurance and fintech companies that I would like to work. By making a simple Google search, you can put all of this in Excel. You also curate their websites, so you could tick it one at a time, uploading your CV on their website, so you can get notified, once they have a job. Something like that. I mean, that would be a good strategy. The second sector I want to talk about is telecommunications. This is a very important sector that is pivotal, to the growth of the country. As one advertisement said, data is life. They provide our internet infrastructure, among many other things, our regular phone calls, data, and so on. The MTN, the Airtel, Globacom, Nine Mobile, Etisalat, and the other telecom companies. They recruit different roles, from network engineers, to computer experts, software engineers, and the likes. They also recruit, blue collar workers, people coupling masts, monitoring and doing operations within this company. Look at Nigerian population. We are over 230 million people, as they said, and many of us carry one or two mobile phones. Again, my strategy would be curate the websites of the telecom companies in the country. This is much easier than the financial sector, because they are not as many as the other group, the other sector. So you can list them, upload your resume on their website, You can also subscribe, follow them on their social media platforms. The same thing applies to the financial sector. You follow them on their social media platform. So when they have information such as, job openings and all that, you can be among the first set of people to get notified. All right. Another very important sector is the oil and gas sector. Wow. Oil and gas sector. Why is oil and gas sector hot? It's still one of the Nigerian's top foreign exchange earners. In case you don't understand what that means, is basically that this is one of the major ways by which USD, flows into the Nigerian economy. We have the upstream subsector and the downstream subsector with the different activities, that is handled within the subsectors. We have a number of players like NNPC, Chevron, TotalEnergies, to name a few. We have the major players, we have some oil servicing companies, and many more. You can find a lot of information about these companies. If you are targeting this sector that looks for, geoscientists, engineers, safety officers, procurement officers, make sure you follow their social media handles, follow them on LinkedIn, curate their websites, and follow whatever is happening, going on within this sector. All right. The fourth sector, which is my favorite sector, is information technology. Information technology and software development. All right. They are not exactly the same, but for people who are non-practitioners in this sector, they see all of us as information technology experts. All right. We have so many players like Andela, InterSwitch, Main One, so many companies have emerged in this sector, in this country. And these companies, they hire, and because of the digital transformations happening in other sectors, there is a boom in this sector. The roles that are in demand include developers, DevOps engineers, AI machine learning engineers, analytical engineers, cloud engineers, cybersecurity analysts, data scientists, to name a few. We have security testers, so many roles. This is a hot topic. Whether you studied computer science, computer engineering, or you study any other course, you can transition. You can study another course that is not related to information technology and transition to become an information technology expert. It's also possible that you did maybe, if you studied non-computer science course, at a master's level, you can take a professional master's course in information technology. It's usually 1 year in many Nigerian universities, and they will give you an overview to like welcome you into the information technology world. And from there, you can take more specialist trainings like boot camps that will make you become an expert in one aspect of information technology. But getting a job in this sector is like athletics. You need to develop problem-solving skills as well as coding skills. It's athletic in the sense that they want you to be able to understand problems quickly, solve these problems quickly, and code it quickly. Wow. It's competitive. Everybody know that this sector is hot and there are lots of jobs. So there are so many people, targeting jobs within this sector. As a result of that, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of preparation. As a matter of fact, you could have strategies for getting a job in the information technology sector. In the near future, we are going to be making another video that focuses extensively on getting a job in this sector, because there are subsectors and tiers within the information technology sector. It requires a strategy. In that video, we are going to be guiding you on the strategies, for getting a job in the information technology sector. All right. So you might also need industry certifications, but hands-on experience is always more valuable, than certifications. Let's move to the next sector, which is the fast-moving consumer goods, otherwise known as FMCG. All of us depend on this sector. You eat your butter, you eat your peanut, you buy your cream, So we have major players like the Nestlé, Unilever, PZ Cuisines, Dangote Group, and many more. They have roles such as sales reps, operations analysts, supply chain officers, branch managers, even brand and production supervisors, to name a few. They have, because all these sectors, there are supportive roles like accountants and some other roles that you need them everywhere. You need them everywhere. They produce daily consumer, goods that we need: your soap, your cream, your perfume, to name a few. That's why this sector, I don't know, there is no AI that can automate this sector. This is a very important sector, and they are always hiring people. All right, so the next sector I want to talk about is the agricultural and agro-processing sector. Agriculture is a very vital part of any nation. Just imagine that we have 230 million people. All of us, we have to eat, whether we like it or not. Whether you're an engineer or you're a pilot or whatever you are, we all need food. Food is it keeps us going, right? It keeps us going. And the agricultural sector provides both food and raw materials that we use. Now look at it as a nation. One thing that is very important to us is food security. Some economists have gone further to tell us that we need more than food security as our focus. We also need food sufficiency. And there's also export potential. Imagine meeting the needs of 230 million people and also are able to export to other countries of the world. We have players such as Solam Nigeria, Flour Mills, Notore, Farm Crowdy, and so many more. Whether you're an agronomist, food scientist, or you are a logistics manager, this sector, provides jobs even for accountants, as well as, software engineers, IT experts. This sector is providing jobs for all of us. Yes. The next sector I want to talk about is the real estate and construction. Real estate and construction. I tell you something, the forecast has it that the Nigerian population has the potential to grow up to 600 million people in 25 years' time. Nigeria as a country has the potential to grow up to 600 million people within the next 25 years. Now, where are those people going to live? As we are today, the cost of houses and all of that has gone up as a result of our population. With more populations, we will always need, architects, civil engineers, project managers, surveyors, and so many more to work in real estate and the construction sector, so as to meet the housing and infrastructure development demands of our economy. All right, so this is happening especially in the commercial hubs and the major capitals of the country, such as Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. This is another very important sector. So let's go to the healthcare and pharmaceutical. It's cut across everybody, whether you're a pharmacist or a doctor, lab technicians, health technicians, even information technology experts. Everyone gets a job within the healthcare sector and pharmaceutical sector. I'm telling you all of this so that whether you are in your finals or you are a core member, you can begin to reason about the different sectors and know how to position yourself. Okay, so the healthcare sector, we have major players like Emzor, Fightsin, GSK Nigeria, Health Plus, eHealth Africa, and even technological companies, health tech companies that are springing up, like Reliance Health and so on. As our populations increase, post-pandemic health awareness, and there are donor-funded programs, there is need for recruitment in these sectors. So the next sector is e-commerce and retail. The world indeed has changed, evolved in the last 20 to 30 years. When I was a kid, we would go out to do all our shoppings, but today with the device, a smartphone in the palms of our hands, we can shop in China or in the United States or the United Kingdom or within the country. Within Nigeria, we have major players like Jumia, Konga, Market Force, Trade Depot, as well as logistic companies, delivery companies, facilitating all of these operations, e-commerce and retail operations. So this sector is providing jobs for people. You can get a job in these sectors if you are a logistics expert, digital marketer, customer success, or inventory manager. Some people read accounting, but they transition into inventory. Don't forget, some of these areas or job roles I have mentioned do not necessarily have a degree. If you have your analytical skills, you can develop knowledge in some of these job roles. It's either you learn on the job or you start learning about it before you get the job. All right, the final role I want to talk about is the education and EdTech sector. Education. So I made a joke some years ago. When I was in the university, we had about 85 higher institutions in the whole of Nigeria, universities, polytechnic, colleges of education. But today we have almost 300 higher institutions. It has tripled. So rather than waste your time, I was telling a joke that all the well-meaning Nigerians and wealthy Nigerians are investing in the educational sectors, starting new universities. So why should someone stay at home for 3 years looking for a job when it takes a year and a half to get a master's degree? Why are you not getting a master's degree and be on your PhD if you have the funds to do that? If your parents are willing to invest into you, or to that extent, if they can support you at that level, you can get a postgraduate diploma in education, get a master's degree, and so on, so you can benefit from this new, this sector that has opened up. Today in Nigeria, we have a number of university professors and other lecturers who are adjunct staff of many other universities. I want to believe that one of the factors contributing to this is that we don't have enough lecturers for all the institutions that we have. So more people need to get postgraduate degrees like masters, PGDE, as well as PhD. And then we have EdTech companies springing up like ULESIN. We now have some Nigerian universities that are completely open universities that are completely online. Like MIVA. We have ULESIN, we have EduBridge, we have prep class, and so on and so forth. So these are 10 sectors that can provide a job in Nigeria. Thank you again for watching this episode. Kindly check out our other episodes. And if you have any question or comment, as well as any feedback that you think can help us improve, you can make your voice heard in the comment section. Type something in the comment section. Till we meet again, I'm your friend, Dr. Shina Aladejubelo. Keep learning, keep shining. Thank you for watching this episode of Job IQ. I'm sure you've found it interesting. Kindly remember to subscribe, like, drop your feedbacks in the comment section, and share so your loved ones can have access to this information. Till we meet again, keep learning, keep shining. I'm your friend, Dr. Shina Aladejubelo.